Hi, this is kind of a vlog about what I've been doing the last week. Tuesday was my birthday, so Saturday and Sunday I was at my parents' home celebrating with friends and family. And then Monday I got sick and threw up, and I've been kind of in bed ever since. So today I'm slowly getting better, and I think that I'll go to work tomorrow. So that's why I didn't post a video of me singing Tuesday, because I was busy doing something else, just like with the bucket. Yeah. So I've been spending my time as well as I could under the circumstances. So I've bought this book on Google Play called the Narnia Code. And it's made by I think, I don't know what it is that he studied, I don't remember, but at least a man who's a great C.S. Lewis enthusiast, and he's lived as a curator in C.S. Lewis' old home, and he studied C.S. Lewis' work all his life, and C.S. Lewis is one of the greatest authors, in my opinion, and I love the way that he can both write to children and to adults, and that's a gift that I think not many people have, and also because once I was in this kind of group where we wrote stories and told them to each other, I got criticized because I was writing stories with points that only adults would catch. But it was still children's stories, and I couldn't see why that was to be seen as a mistake, because I did it on purpose, because I think that there's a beautiful thing about a story that you can follow all the way through your life, and then grows with you, and that's kind of the way that C.S. Lewis wrote his stories. At least the Narnia series, and Chronicles of Narnia, it's called. It's funny. But this man has always been confused about why Father Christmas was in it, and I always saw it as something that the first people from our world that came to Narnia brought with them. But it turned out it was a good thing that it irritated him, because that made him realize that there had to be a code, and so he wrote both the what's called Planet Narnia and the Narnia Code, where the Narnia Code is I haven't read Planet Narnia, I haven't got that much time, but I just read the Narnia Code, and I think that that's a smaller version, and like Planet Narnia for dummies. Yeah, and I just think that it's a beautiful way that he he doesn't try to make the stories fit his model rather than make a model that fits the stories. And I think that's often a problem when you try to analyze things and try to find a deeper meaning. Yeah, so I won't spoil it for you, even though you can't find it anywhere, but I think that you should go read the book, especially if you like Narnia, and then I'm planning on going back and reading all the books again. And I think that I'll read them in English this time, because I started in the English versions a lot of times, but I just always felt that it was easier to read or hear them in the language that was my own, so I would get every part of it. But now, as I really understand English, I think that I will understand even more. So that's what I've been up to. So it's a way to spend your time when you're sick. And I'm sorry that I didn't upload a video last Tuesday, but if I get better, I'll hopefully upload a video this Tuesday. Yeah, and I really think that you should read this book, at least just the Narnia Code, because it's really easy to understand, even if your native language isn't English, and if that's just your second language. First language isn't English. I don't know what it's called. It's easy to understand, even though you don't know that much. Because I was afraid, because he was someone who studied in Oxford and so on, I was afraid that he might be that he might use words that were too nice and high and shiny for me to understand. But it was really easy to comprehend what he was trying to say. So yeah, go read it. It's really beautiful. And I didn't really like the way he wrote about the last battle, because he kind of says that the part that goes on before they get into Aslan's country is the worst times, and it's bad, but I don't agree with that. I think it's a beautiful ending of someone that's old, where it's just time to die. When Narnia dies there in the 7th book. I think Narnia is too old to live on, and I think that C.S. Lewis captured that beautifully. But I didn't think that the author really got through with that part of it. It was more just Narnia is going to a better place, and of course it is, but it just annoyed me that he was kind of saying that the old Narnia and what happened there was bad things, because it wasn't bad, because it led to something beautiful. And one of the things about this book is that it's trying to say that every book points towards Jesus as there's a God-like atmosphere in every of the book, and I think he takes that away from it, because the oldness and the beautiful the way that's beautiful, and that the old will not live forever in this world. I think he captures that very beautiful, and I think that's like still a part of God that should not be forgotten. So yeah, that's my opinion, and I think that you should read the book. And the light is fading. But I hope that you'll leave a comment and maybe we can discuss this. And yeah, I hope that I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe if you like this. So